Good afternoon, YouTube. So this is the bracket that holds the factory bottle jack in the back of the 4Runner. This is on the driver's side in the rear of the bedside. This thing was a little bit beat up. A lot of paint was scraped off, especially in this area. That's where the bottom of the bottle jack goes, and then over here where the ram of the bottle jack is. So I took it out, cleaned it up, gave it a couple of shots of gloss black paint to cover up all the bare spots, and then I sprayed some Herculiner bed liner spray on this side, in there, and then over on this side where the jack contacts it. So that should help give it a little more durability there. Then I pulled the bottle jack out, and it had some rust, and I don't know if I think there was probably some of the grease probably leaked out down here and then attracted dirt, and I used some degreaser, and you can see it actually took off some of the paint there. So this one just has 4 screws here on the bottom. If you do take these apart, you need to be careful because there's loose ball bearings on the thrust bearing there. I think I'll just put a little bit of extra grease on those. This one I don't see how you can take it apart any farther. This works fine, so I'm not going to try tearing it apart. I'll probably try shooting a little bit of grease around there. Okay, I think I've got the jack put back together, threw the 4 bolts in. I put a little RTV around the base before I put it on, because I think that's where a lot of the grease came from. It leaked out down below. And then I hit everything with a wire brush, and it turns out there's a fair bit of loose paint. It was starting to bubble up. You can see where there was some rust under there. So I got that all kind of roughed up and got the bottom brushed out there and around the sides. So I've got some paint. It's a little bit lighter brown color than the original factory paint. Let's see, I guess they call it chestnut brown. Yeah, they did have some other colors that were a little bit darker brown, but I figured I would go with this because it's closer to my trim color. The bottle jack was also pretty well dinged up. I've used this quite a bit. I mean, it's actually fairly functional, and it still works. The bottom was kind of scraped up and rusty, so I hit that with some bed liner spray, and then I also sprayed the bed liner spray on this part where you run the hook in to turn the bottle jack. And then also I did the top of the bottle jack where, you know, it contacts the bottom of your axle or whatever. Okay, there's the refinished bottle jack. I think that came out pretty nice. And I've got my 3D printed retaining strap in there. And yeah, that's good and solid. Doesn't rattle or move around at all. So yeah, that side is all finished up now. And then I got all my cables, antenna cables and backup camera cables and all that are behind the bottle jack, so they're out of the way now. So anyway, I just wanted to show you the finished product installed back in the truck. So I think that looks a lot better than it did before. Slightly different color than original, but I think it's closer to that color. That should last for quite a long time. The old rubber one just fell apart. If you have any questions, post up in the comments section below, and I'll try to put some links in the video description if you're interested in doing the same thing on your old factory bottle jack. As always, thanks for watching.